always like a Friday delivery. A top-up of carrots and bananas and apples. All thanks to those of you who've ordered them off our wish list on the website. This keeps them very happy, particularly at this time of year. Oh my life. This is Nero's present. That's so cute. Of course he'll like it.
To chew.
You should have seen Kathleen the carrot that he had.
We should have had this yesterday and put it on the walls, then he didn't break the fencing, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know whether I actually got that on video. So if I didn't get it on video, Nero decided to chew through the wire of the fencing, the mains wire. So he probably got a little bit of a shock. But this most distracting. That's so cute.
I don't know what they are. Mela says that this is a mango.
Oh, it looks like a potato to me.
Yeah, I thought it was a potato.
Yeah, but we'll go with mango. We'll go with Mela's choice.
Banana, apparently.
Oh, okay, not a carrot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an orange banana.
And an apple, of course.
Of course. So where are we going to put it? In his stable?
Well, yeah, I was thinking in his stable, but I don't know where he is at the moment.
Round his neck.
Yeah.
We could try that, couldn't we? Yeah.
Put it there and he'll be...
That'll keep him entertained. Oh, that's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
Let's see what he thinks of it.
Yeah.
If it's something I can eat, Molly, then it's got to be good.
To eat it? Am I allowed to? See, he's being a good boy now.
Of course he is. He says, I don't do anything naughty or cheeky. What do you think?
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
that's quite ungrateful, Nero.
This is all I'm
Really?
about food this morning.
Yeah, no, I know I'm stood in front of your haylage, but look, you've got an apple, a banana, but my belt is far more interesting. So I've got to stand in here to be your entertainment, have I? I think if we just hung human clothes in here, he'd probably be quite happy. I'm sure you'll play with it later. Right, so we're going to try something today. Molly suggested it the other day, and I was like, oh no, I think Nika might be quite mean to him. But because they've been stabled next to each other, and they seem to be quite good friends, we're going to try them on Drommy's driveway together today. Now, Nika, you have to play nicely with him. We've kept them naked because it's a nice, dry, sunny day. It's cold. But this way, they can do a bit of mutual grooming. Nika, be nice. And as I said, it doesn't help that Nero decided to chew through this fencing yesterday. You can see the wire there. This is the main electric fencing. So hopefully, if Nika does chase him, he doesn't end up going through it. But this is all looking quite civilised so far, isn't it? Yeah.
She's told him, and that's it. Maybe you should keep him in order.
She might do.
Okay, but like that.
At least I don't think she made contact there. It was just her bottom.
Do you think we open up a side of the track?
We could do because it's
Might get along a
frozen.
bit better,
Yeah.
You know, it's
I think we'll open up that
Yeah.
left side.
the left side.
Yeah. That put you in your place, Nero, didn't it? Nero, are you going to come down, sweetheart?
It's all been grounded. Right, you've got a bit more room to clear out.
He's just marking his territory now. There you go, Nero. You can get to the hay bar now.
Bless him. He's a sweetie.
It's like, it's another Anya. It's me in my place. She's not quite as extreme as she used to be.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, that'd be nice if they can go together. Maybe not when she's in season.
Yeah. Does she get quieter?
Oh yes. She's quite the diva then. Are you going to come back down?
Come on, Poppet. He says, am I allowed to?
When she wants back scratches, she'll be nice to you, Nero.
Yeah, it's not on because you chewed it. He says, am I allowed to go in there, do you think?
Yes, just walk away. That's the best thing to do. Just walk away. Look at those little frosty whiskers. How come you've got frosty whiskers and Hannes hasn't? Oh, Iceman. You're a proper Iceman this morning, aren't you? What better on a frosty cold morning than carrots after breakfast. So I'm very glad I got this bale of haylage out here the other day because the ground is all frozen in here. So the girls have all had their breakfast. Now tucking into all those carrots that arrived this morning. We'll make the most of this because I think the rain might be returning tomorrow. But it's absolutely beautiful today. So as we come to the end of another week, I thought it was about time that I gave you a little bit of an update of what's been happening down in the girls' new area here to get it finished in time for the 1st of December deadline that I've given the team. Now, David and Mike have been cracking on with all the fencing over here. The new entrance to the girls' summer field is starting to take shape, which is brilliant to see, but as is often the case, it's not been as straightforward as I'd hoped it would be initially, which you'll hear a little bit more about from Mike later in the video. Tony's also been busy preparing the front entrance to the building for the final bit of concrete that arrives on Monday. He's also been working on the positioning of the water harvesting tanks, which again is another thing that's been far more complicated than I'd ever imagined. But you know me, I simply picture how I want things to look and to work, and I don't always think about the practicalities or the complexity of actually making it all happen. Luckily, that's where I'm incredibly grateful to have the right people here with all the experience and the knowledge to get all the work done without any fuss, without too much fuss. There's often quite a lot of fuss. But anyway, that's another story. There's often a bit of moaning and the occasional eye rolling when I glaze over during the more technical conversations, but at the end of the day, I trust them completely. They'll use their judgment, they know what they're doing, and they'll always get the job done in the best possible way. So let's go in now and catch up with everyone and see how they're getting on. So we've been called down here this morning and Molly's come with me. And we're looking at this new entrance that we've got going into the girls' summer field. And, you know, as is often the case, nothing's as straightforward as you'd like it to be. So Mike is going to very kindly explain the challenge we have here and what the solution might be. Aren't you, Mike?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Yeah. I never warned you, but, you know.
So, if you come up here.
Yeah.
So you're wanting to come down here with your little tractor and your chain arrows, aren't you?
Yes.
So basically, that pad there has been designed a lot of years ago, I would have thought, so that you come down that lane and your turning circle takes you into there. So you have no need for any extra pad to basically run square with your gate, which would be there. So you're probably looking about 4 or 5 foot by the time, 3 foot, sorry. So when you're wanting to come straight and you're also wanting a gate on here, we put the gate where we want it to be. There. And you stand back and look up at your gap you've actually got to get your tractor in. You would need to be really tight over to there. And then by the time you get down here on your angle, you'd need to be really tight into this corner, which obviously isn't very safe when you're going over that little...
No, the amount of times that I've come into this field, turned right, sort of caught the harrows on the hedge and then almost ended up in the beck there over the edge.
Yeah.
The idea was that I could come in and go straight through here, but...
Yeah, and it'll be safer for horses. So what we're proposing to do is take that gate stoop out over there and that gate stoop there and shift it all over by, well, we'll do the measurements later on, but probably be 3 or 4 feet, so that when you go and stand up there, you're going to get a nice, clear, square run with your tractor. And
I shouldn't knock any gate posts
over,
hopefully.
No, you shouldn't do. If you do it when we do that, you would have had no chance of doing it how this could have gone. So
yeah, no, absolutely. And, you know, it's things like this that end up adding to the work that needs to be done. Obviously, the priority is to get all the fencing through here finished for the winter, and that gate that Mike's got there will come across this entrance, but it makes sense while we've got all the machinery here and while we've got the guys here.
So we're governed a little bit as well by this gate here is going to act 2 ways. So it's going to come off there and close here, and it's also going to open up to block the lane off down there.
Which will be ideal for the summer when we want the horses to just come in and out.
Yeah,
from that
so
field.
Having said that's the job it needs to do. So that's ultimately why we're going to have to sort that end out, because if you want it to catch here and here, it's going to make a bit of an obstacle over your bridge. So then, for longevity, you don't want to be messing around unsafe with your tractor, horses. You know, if anyone else is on your tractor, it's for the sake of a little bit more day or two's work. Just open that up out that side, and it's all nice and clean and fresh, and it's all square, so you can get through.
And we're going to put these galvanised posts in for the gate rather than the old-fashioned stone stoops, which will make Tamara very happy, because I'm sure she'll find a use for them up at the farm.
So you like old gate stoops and Tamara likes new ones, does she?
No, Tamara loves stone and I love these old gate stoops, but they're a bit hidden there. So I'm sure that we can find a much nicer use for them up the top where they're going to be seen more.
And keep that bridge fenced off so that no horses can slip down or...
Yeah, because again, that's been another thing as they walk in and out. It's always a worry that they're going to drop their legs down the back there. I think I've only had one that's done that so far.
Yeah. No, well, that's one too many, isn't it?
But David did say on the live the other day that the plan was to get to the end of the building by Thursday evening, and you did that with all the posts, didn't you?
Job done.
Job done. So where are we at now?
Where are we at now? We're going to mark here, what you can see here, Tracy. You can see there, that's one rail, and a foot gap, another rail, shut up, foot gap, and then another rail. And then they'll all go through, and then we bolted. Humpback rail. Well.
Boys, stop it.
And a lot more secure.
And we're going to have the same bolts that you put on the Hoytzer and Jubbers fence as well.
Yeah, we're all there.
Without wanting to sound like I'm cracking the whip, are you starting with the rails today?
Probably
or have you got a little bit more work?
Probably not, because we spent 3 hours on that talking about a gate down there. So that's eating into our railing time today. So
Why have you spent 3 hours talking about it?
I've been waiting for you, mate, to come along and show us what to do.
I don't need to show you what to do. You're the professional, David.
The customer's always right to us.
No, because I never tell you what to do. I leave it to your expertise and your experience.
Concrete, and we're open Tony concrete on Monday because he can't do it without us, because we are, like you said, professionals. So we will concrete for Tony and then probably start Monday/Tuesday on rails.
On the rails.
Probably Tuesday. Yeah, but I think I don't think we're gonna meet our deadline. So, but we won't be far out.
Molly, have you got that whip? Any whip, because
I'm not into that sort
no, I don't. I'm not interested in that. No, you have a deadline, and you promised me that you'll make the deadline.
Yeah, well, you said your opening day wasn't until the 14th. You let that one slip.
Yeah, but the horses need to be able to come in here and eat some of this grass off before they go in here.
Can we manage that, Caleb? Yeah.
The suspense is killing me.
It's not. I don't hold the job up.
It'll keep you warm.
I don't hold the job up.
No, I think it's me filming you at the moment that's holding the job up, isn't it?
Well, both of you.
I'm not doing anything, I just came down to have a look.
Right, come on, crack on. Crack on. Yeah, you made her late, and it's not a problem. Right, okay, bye. Carry on working. Good boys. This is all you've wanted to do in here, isn't it? Make a wood chip angel. Beautiful. Oh, it is like a proper little angel. Oh, look.
I'm surprised
You look like one of Freya's gonks getting up there.
There we go.
Now Tony's going to tell you off because he compacted it all nicely, and now you've made a little angel.
We won't tell him. We'll just say one of the horses rolled on it.
Exactly. We'll say that David was having a little kip.
Yeah.
The other thing we've been talking about this morning is a way to keep some of this wood chip inside so that they're not dragging it everywhere. So Tony came up with a very good idea of putting a piece of wood across the entrance here. So we'll be able to lift this in and out. And it does mean it's a step for them to walk over, but then that's not a bad thing because that's good for their tummy muscles. Good for us because it'll make it a lot easier to keep all this wood chip inside the building. So we're going to have one on that entrance, one over here once the concrete's in place, and then one across the doorway into the storage area. There's the first gate post in. Doing a bit of tidying up. Is that a criticism of me again?
Not at all, Tracy.
I took down all the orange plastic netting, so it looks a lot prettier over here now. I didn't want to take this down because we wouldn't want Steve from Baymix. falling in the hedge, would we? Would you like to come over and tell everybody what you've been doing? It is like pulling teeth. As I said just now, there's often a bit of moaning and eye rolling that goes on. Come on, give us all the technical details.
Just set the shutters up for your concrete. Manhole rings are in place for you to sit your tanks on. And because this is going to be the main doorway and you're going to be in and out with your tractor with a bale on, which will be the heaviest thing probably going in and out, won't it?
Yeah.
We've just put some...
Well, Spesh might be a little bit heavier than my tractor.
Yeah,
you
well.
know, she's a little round these days. Her
So-
or Mabel.
We've just put some steel mesh to reinforce the concrete as you're going in and out. And as you know, there's an angle iron steel lip on there to protect the edge of the concrete. And that's basically what we've been doing today, setting up.
Now, I know you've explained this on one of the live videos, but for those who didn't see it, on this particular Bowser, we're going to have a hose and a tap attached, yeah?
A hose and a tap this side. Yeah, your tank on, gravity feeding, just to supply a tap which will fasten to the wall there. The other side is a water trough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Similar sort of idea, but instead of a tap, it's going to be a water trough. Just gravity feeding out of those big tall tanks. Once the concrete's in, same as we've just demonstrated over in the other doorway there, what Michael's just stepped over there, there's going to be a wooden board just across to stop the horses. When they're walking in and out, they'll just stop and kick in the wood chip out, won't it?
And we can just lift that out, obviously,
When you
for
wanna go
when we
in
go
with
in
it,
and
yeah.
out with the tractor.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And then all this outside area, once the concrete's in place,
Once Steve has been on Monday with the concrete, that should be the last of the heavy vehicles coming into site.
coming over
shouldn't
the
it?
bog mats.
So those bog mats can be lifted, all this will be graded off, rolled, and then we put the 5mm down to dust all over the surface, for your surface, won't we?
We will.
We will.
Or you will.
We will. Right, somebody
How
will.
much of the 5mm to dust do you think we're going to need? Because we've had about 440 tonne of stone so far.
Yeah.
That's putting you on the spot,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
is. I would estimate about 100 tonnes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it might be.
Yeah. Does go a long way. I mean, we're only putting 2 inch on, aren't we, all over? So
Yeah.
I would estimate, yeah.
So do I need to get...
100 to 120 tonnes, I should think.
Okay, so do I need to get that ordered in for mid next week?
You could do, couldn't you? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beginning to look tidier already. So as we come up round the back of the building, you can see now all the fence posts are in place, ready for the rails to go on. This is one of the gateways that the girls will use to come freely in and out of the field. And maybe one day we'll look at getting a track all the way down here around the outside of the entire field, just to keep them moving and keep them off the grass during the times where we need to. I'm in what we call our footpath field, which some of you might remember Frey and I came into to fence off for the boys a little while ago. And Iceman and Hannes have decided that they don't want to be this side of it anymore and that there was more grass the other side. So they've very kindly started taking it down for us. Wouldn't it be nice if they could actually take it down, wrap it all up, pick up all the posts and put them neatly back in the barn? But no, they're not very helpful like that. All done. It's always far quicker to take it down than it is to put it up. As the boys proved when they took it down. They're just not very good at tidying up after themselves. Are you two still playing nicely? You've got quite a bit of distance between you, which is probably for the best. This has been nice for Nika to get on a bit of grass. It's probably the only day for a while that she can. But we'll be able to take that inspection plate off, clean her foot out, and make sure there's no muck getting in there. Who'd have thought it? Nero and Nika. Oh look, we've got a skip arriving. We're going to have fun filling that skip, aren't we? I think
Tomorrow
a lot of it, tomorrow is, I think a lot of it is going to come out of this barn now, because we're going to be taking the carriages out of there next week to get them down into the girls' barn. But right now we're headed up onto Drommy's driveway because we're going to have our lunchtime coffee at Pam's picnic bench. There we go, Pam's picnic bench. We're here with our little lunchtime picnic and coffees.
There we go.
The sun's disappeared on us, but that's okay. It's still beautiful.
Oh, look at the boys down there. They're having a nice
That's
game.
Iceman and Hannes, recovering after taking the fence down earlier. And then we've got, over on the track there, Nero and Nika. Now, I also promised in the weekly update that we'd find out a little bit more about the work that Michael and Edward have been doing on the shippen over the last few weeks, so I'm going to go and have a chat to them now. I'll have to just climb over the little obstacle course that we have around here. All very important obstacles in the way, lots of stone. I think that's our mains water pipe that goes up to the barn. Isn't this looking amazing?
How about that for service from JT Atkinson? 10 minutes ago I ordered that.
Really?
10 minutes ago.
Well, that's because they're getting quite a lot of business from us at the
I
moment.
said that to Gareth, but
Yeah. And
just
do you
pop them
not?
down here, Dan.
What are these, Michael?
Wool bats. You know, like bats that flying around? Wool bats.
Well, where are their wings?
I don't know, they're just called wool bats, you know, or cavity bats.
And what do they do?
Go on the wall, insulate you and keep your house warm. See what I mean?
So they go behind these plastic things
Sure
that you're
carve,
putting.
yeah.
That's my technical term.
Sure
for them.
carve.
Sure
which I
carve.
hate. It's so fiddly to put on, it's crazy.
Have you not enjoyed doing that?
Well, it's really frustrating, honestly. I'd rather be doing that beautiful stonework.
That stonework is amazing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Doesn't it look great?
And we're going to hear from Gareth in a minute because Edward's not around. So Gareth has very kindly said
You
that
remem-
he'll
do you
have a
remember
chat
that-
to us about what he's doing.
Do you remember that horrible shipping that used to be here? It
Oh,
was gross.
It was the building that was here and falling down for
Neglected.
over the last 2 decades. Well, it was
Terribly
neglected.
neglected.
It was neglected for many reasons.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, what have you been
thanks
working
for that.
on this week? I obviously know what you've been working on because you've been
Thank you
working
very
on the
much.
roof.
Well, beam filling, which I told you the other day, they're all finished, ready for felting, but I'm waiting for 12 lengths of wood now. And I can't
Can
really...
you make it 13 lengths of wood because I need one down in the girls'
Well,
turnout.
Tony's already, he's
Asked for
already
that.
told me about that.
Okay, that's all right.
I'll get Ed to pick another one up. The biggest issue is, you think you can just put the roof on. I can't put the felt until the tilt fillet. It's a little piece of wood on this front, and I can't put that until they've stoned, else they can't get the stone tucked in.
Do you know, I was going to ask you how it works, whether there's a crossover of what you're doing and what the guys are doing with the stone facing. And
There is, because if I put that felt on and that stuff right down to the end of there, how do you get those last few stones in and put a lovely cement top on it? You can't. So everything does have an order, you know.
I suppose until you get the rest of the insulation in there, up to that point.
Well, they can't wall either, so I'm trying to keep ahead of them.
Are you holding them up?
Well, no, not at the moment, but I'm trying my best to keep ahead. But I'm running round after them, you, everyone
How are
else.
you running round after me?
All kind of little jobs I have to do.
In what way?
Well,
That's
tomorrow, should I
nothing to
say.
do with me.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I haven't asked you to do anything other than steal a couple of your bits of wood.
Oh, I know. I said to Tony, you could have had some, but we haven't got any. I haven't got any. Look, I can't get finished.
But these
yeah, but
things
it's frustrating
happen.
because I could have finished that. And then I can actually get the back felted up. We're that close now. We're within, I know tomorrow said the end of last week, but another week, you can't rush it, can you?
No, you can't. But has it been nice working in nice, dry, icy weather rather than rain?
Don't know, my fingers are a bit...
Oh, you're never happy, are you?
We only had that one
at the
day on
positives.
Tuesday of rain. We haven't had a lot of rain.
No, it's been a lovely, lovely week weather-wise.
We haven't done bad so far.
No, we haven't. Well, it's looking amazing. Anyway, let's go over to Gareth and let's hear a little bit from Gareth.
Look how Gareth trimmed that stone to sit on top of that other one. I've just seen that. Look at that.
What am I looking at here?
That little bit where it goes over the other one. It's like sort of Egyptians have trimmed it in to fit over the top.
It is a big jigsaw puzzle.
With no numbers.
Yeah.
Right, Gareth. What are you on with at the moment then?
We're just building a little bit of an alcove. So
What's
this will be coined up either side.
When
We're
you say
slit-
coined up, for anybody that doesn't know what that means,
This will be.
can you explain it?
Yeah, so this will be the same sort of thing as these ends, coins, but out of the natural stone, out of the sandstone.
Right, so Gareth was telling us about... What were you telling us about?
So this is an alcove that we're building out of little coin ends. So this is going to come up so far. We're just about to put a slate in the back now for the back piece. And then there'll be a big head that goes over, like the ones that we've done round the sides.
Where the milk bottles are going to
well,
go.
This is where the milk bottles are going to go in this one, near the front door.
I like that. So are you going to be doing the milk bottles as well, as tomorrow asked you to do that?
No.
You just stick with the stone?
Yeah, stonework,
Yeah.
forte.
That's fair enough. So the bit of slate that's going in the back, presumably is that a bit of slate from the farm?
Yeah, that's an old roofing slate, yeah.
Is
Old
it?
Green roofing slate, so yeah.
Okay.
Just so you cover this and it'll make it look really nice.
And have you had to work quite a lot to make it the right shape?
No, not that we will do though, I think. It's quite big, so it's actually over there if you can just see next to where the cable running over it.
Okay,
So that is going to be the back side, so the front side's actually facing the building. Yeah.
right, so you get that in place and then...
Yeah, we're just going to pop it behind the back of there and then we're going to build it in. So that's our job today.
Brilliant. So you've got this... How many alcoves have you put in this?
This will be the
front?
fourth one. So there's two round on the gable end.
Yeah.
There's one here, and there might be a fifth one going round that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you've got a pile of stones like this behind you,
Yep.
do you try and pick which stone's going to fit?
Yeah, you seem to go through and you keep dressing them up, and that's why there's all the little chips all over where we dress them up to make them fit.
Okay. How many times do you get it right first time with a bit of stone that you pick up?
Every time now.
Do you?
No.
How many years have you been doing this?
I've worked for Edward for 27 years now.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
Now there was one last thing that I wanted to include in today's video. As you can see with all the stone behind me, I'm down at the girls' turnout. And you may remember a couple of weeks ago we had Stuart here from Alpha Signs. He came to help with the design of all the signage that's going to be going up before the official opening. Now these signs are going to honour every single person who's helped with making this whole facility a reality. You know, those who've donated through the GoFundMe, through the website, or even PayPal, as well as our concrete panel sponsors. Everybody's name is going to be displayed right here on this concrete panel just inside the building here, so that every time anybody walks in here, they're going to see the names of all the people who brought this project to life. Now, I'm going to show you on the screen now the list of donors, and if by any chance your name isn't there, please message me or Frey so that we can add you, because no matter the size of your contribution, you all deserve to be recognised. And if you haven't had the opportunity to get involved yet, you know, there is still time. We still have a few of these concrete panels available for anybody who wants to put your own name, somebody else's name, and a personal message on the outside of the building. Or you can simply join the list of amazing supporters who are already part of this incredible story. So as always, thank you for being part of our community and for helping us to create something absolutely incredible here for the girls and for the future of the sanctuary.
I wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every breath I take, I'm grateful you are near. So grateful, yeah. Thank you for the laughter, thank you for the tears.